Welcome to Assa Abloy's Opening Studio, the premier door and hardware plugin for Revit. Built from the ground up to integrate seamlessly with your Revit model, Opening Studio allows for direct parametric exchange of your Revit openings data with an Assa Abloy consultant who can work with you to provide project-specific door schedules, hardware sets, and specification sections. Let's log in and get set up with Opening Studio plugin for Revit architecture. At the top drop-down under Plugins, you'll find AAOS plugins for your Revit version year to download and easily use. No further software installation is required. On the flip side, you can access the AAOS module in Revit once installed under the Add-ins tab along the top ribbon. There, you'll find options for Library, Analyze, and Import. The Library feature allows you to take full advantage of the power behind the AAOS configuration tool. Literally hundreds of door families can be created on the fly, including curtain panel openings and customized frame and light combinations. Library openings can be previewed within Revit and downloaded directly to the project browser for immediate placement into walls. There are no limits to the number of libraries that can be built, either to match existing firm design standards or to meet specific market segment and client requirements. Now, let's look at analyzing a project. The Analyze process is used to extract openings geometry and associated parameters from the Revit project and recreate them in the AAOS software interface. For our purposes, we've already analyzed a project from Revit. Imported projects will appear in the browser on the left under the Projects tab. The Openings subsection houses the imported openings as pulled from the analyzed Revit model. Individual marked numbers and relevant parameters specific to each opening can be found in the door and frame schedule displayed along the bottom half of the screen. Modifications to these basis of design details can be easily made to one door or applied globally across many similar type openings or families. Notice the openings displayed in the 3D visualizer panel above, reflecting both the current and revised conditions of the door. The openings can be rotated to show front and back side views of the door and frame, including the components specified in the hardware set. At the top of the visualizer, the eyeball icon allows for additional displays that can be user-selected and imported from Revit, 3D building view, floor plans, etc. As you scroll through the marked numbers, selected openings are highlighted in the door schedule and show up as green in the building view. The toolbar between the visualizer and the door schedule is home to many useful tools. For instance, Opening Details brings up a new dialog that allows access to various information and parameters for each particular opening. Information is separated into door, frame, hardware, elevation, and Revit parameter tabs. Particularly useful is the ability to pull down individual PDF catalog sheets of the specified hardware under the Hardware Set tab. Moving across the toolbar are Send to Consultant and Export to Revit. These options allow for parametric interfacing between the Assa Abloy consultant and the architect/designer. Once a project has been imported from Revit and the basis of the design details established, the collaboration process begins with Assa Abloy consultants and the design team working hand in hand to develop hardware sets and specifications unique to your project and openings. The RFI button is another handy feature that can be used to convey opening-specific questions and messages between consultants and users. The complete data-rich openings with matching 3-part specification sections are part of the package of information sent back to you for reviewing in AAOS. Export to Revit is used to selectively update at varying levels of detail the existing openings and associated schedules in the Revit project model. From the Reports subsection, project-specific reports can be generated and downloaded for all the openings specified. Options include door, frame, and hardware set cost estimates, project comparison reports, and product catalog and technical sheets. The change log in the far right column of the door schedule summarizes changes made to openings from one analyzed version to the next. Under Previous Revisions subsection, earlier analyzed versions of the project are cataloged for reference throughout the design process. Under Help, you'll find links to additional training materials, operational procedures, and frequently asked questions. At Assa Abloy, we're confident you'll find the 3D visualization and innovative nature of Opening Studio to be a powerful, intuitive, and time-saving tool that fits seamlessly into your current Revit workflow, while reducing the possibility of errors and discrepancies common with the conventional 2D door and hardware specifications. Head to openingstudio.com to register for your unique access to the AAOS software suite today.